Cyberpunk 2077 is one of those types of games that teaches you the basic fundamentals and then kind of leaves it up to you to figure out its deeper systems. One of those systems is crafting. So if you're putting points into your technical ability skill and you don't have much to show for it, here's a quick guide to explain how crafting works in Cyberpunk 2077. Crafting in Cyberpunk is something that looks intimidating from the outset, but it's actually fairly simple. Every item in the game is made up of item components and upgrade components. These can be common, uncommon, rare, legendary, or epic. When you dismantle a weapon of a certain rarity, you'll typically break it down into item components of that rarity and lower. Item components are used to craft new items, while upgrade components are used to upgrade items you already own and give them minor incremental stat boosts. When you pull up the crafting menu and select a weapon you want to craft, you'll see the required components down here. Sometimes you'll also need the weapon itself in order to bring it up to the next rarity level. So then there are two questions. How do I get more crafting blueprints, and how do I get the components needed to craft them? Let's start with the first one, where to get blueprints. The easiest way to find blueprints guaranteed is to do the organized crime leader missions aiding the NCPD. These missions always have some sort of blueprint waiting for you upon completion, and as long as you don't try one before you're the recommended level for it, they're pretty easy to beat. The next thing you gotta do is, well, craft. Like all the time, even if you don't actually need anything. You can craft weapons, flip them to vendors for some decent cash, and most importantly, level up your crafting skill. At every level you'll get some sort of new reward, but the key ones are at levels 6, 9, 13, and 18, as they'll get you the uncommon, rare, legendary, and iconic blueprints at each respective milestone. Also, don't forget that you can buy blueprints straight up from gun vendors all across Night City, which is another easy way to fill up your craft book of gun recipes. Now for the second question, where to find crafting components. The easiest way is to just buy them. Again, head to any gun shop, scroll all the way down in a vendor's inventory, and you should be able to clean out their stock of upgrade components whenever you like. Chances are though, you're not made of cash. So the next easiest way is to pick up and dismantle literally everything that you don't need to have in your inventory. There's also a perk called Scrapper that you can select early on that will automatically dismantle any junk you collect, which will be very useful if you plan on making crafting a big part of your playstyle. But just know that sometimes that junk can sell for a lot of money, and once you turn on the Scrapper perk, there's currently no way to turn it off. Crafting components can also be found by hacking into access points and using the Datamine Demon during Breach Protocol, which is just one of the reasons why it's typically a good idea to invest in intelligence along with technical ability, since the two stats synergize very well together. There are perks in the intelligence tree that increase the amount of components you gain from data mining, along with perks that allow you to craft quick hacks. Another skill that you're definitely gonna want to pick up as soon as you can is cost optimization. This decreases the component cost of crafting items by 15% at level 1 and 30% at level 2. That's pretty substantial and will save you a lot of time and money on grinding components. Finally, one other huge benefit to crafting is the ability to craft ammo. This is something that can be done even at low levels of crafting skill, so everyone should know that you can do it. And that's pretty much it. Crafting is something that every type of Cyberpunk player can take advantage of, but if you really want to get the most out of it, you have to really dive deep into it, investing in perks that allow you to craft rare weapons, and then also investing in perks that increase the effectiveness of those crafted weapons and items. There's not much benefit from just going half in. Thanks for watching, and for more Cyberpunk 2077, make sure to check out all of our guides, along with our review. And for everything else, keep it here on IGN.